Now paper number 12. Now in this paper number 12, question numbers 91 to 95. Now tell me question numbers 91 and 92. Now these two questions are based on coded inequalities. Now in this one, coded inequalities. Which of the following elements should replace the question marks in that order in the given expression to make expression A lesser than or equals to B and B greater than C definitely true. Now we should have lesser than or equals to and B greater than C. Now B greater than C. Now the symbols were already fixed here. Now C is at the third place and B is here. Now between C and B, what is the element here? C greater than or equals to B, isn't it? Now C will be DA, C will be at this place, and what is the next element here? B will be at this place. Now in between C and B there are two opposite symbols, choice 1 cannot be your answer. Then coming to choice 2, now in this choice 2 the relation between A and B. Now in this the relation between A and B, B is here and A is here between B and E. Now B is at this place and A is at this place. Then between these two there are two opposite symbols, hence this is also ruled out. Then coming to the third conclusion, now the relation between A and B, B is here and A is here, hence how many elements are there? Now B at this place and A at this place. Now between these two which symbol is common here? Only greater than or equals to is common, B greater than or equals to A lesser than or equals to B definitely true. A lesser than or equals to B definitely true, then we should check out this B and C. Now B and C, C is at the first place and B is here. Now between C and B, check out here which symbol is common, lesser than is common. C lesser than B means B greater than C is also true, hence both the conclusions we get from expression 3. Done with this? And this is how to solve these type of questions rather than replacing each and every choice in the given symbols. Then next one, question number 92. Now in this question number 92, then again K lesser than or equals to G and T lesser than N, both these two must be false. Now in order to make K lesser than or equals to G false, now we should prove G is, now K must be lesser than or equals to G, both must be true, both must be false. In order to make this one false, now we need to prove that K is greater than G. If you could able to prove K greater than G, then K lesser than or equals to G definitely true or definitely false or not? Definitely false. Then T lesser than N, in order to make this one false, now we should prove T is either greater than or equals to N true. Done with this? Now let us check out the first one, K and G. Now the relation between K and G. Now K is at this place and G is here. Now between these two, K lesser than or equals to G is true, but whether we should have false. Next one, K and G. K is here and G is here, between K and G, K lesser than G is false, is true. Hence K greater than G is, G cannot have. Hence K lesser than G is true, it cannot be false. Next one, between K and G, the last one. Now K and G is here. Now between these two, tell me which symbol is common? Greater is common. K greater than G is true. Hence K lesser than or equals to G, definitely false. Isn't it? Now at the same time, now we need to prove T lesser than N is false. Now we need to prove either T is greater than N or equals to N, T greater than or equals to N. In all these three cases, T greater than or equals to N, in all these three cases, T lesser than N will definitely be false. Now in this one, between T and N, tell me what is the symbol here? T greater than N. As T greater than N is true, hence T lesser than N will be false. Now that one we are getting from choice 3 itself. Done? Then question number 91 and 92. Then 93 onwards. Now question number 93 onwards. Now example, time percentage and at the rate of shows that 3 hours 45 minutes, all the times are in AM. The first symbol always represents the hour hand and the second symbol always represents the minute hand. Now in this one, percentage is the hour and at the rate of is minute. Hence percentage means 3 hours 45 minutes. Now percentage represents either the hour hand or the minute hand of a clock is on 3. Now percentage stands for what? The hour hand or the minute hand is at 3. Either the hour hand or the minute hand is at 3. percentage stands for either the minute hand or the hour hand is at 3. Next one, hash stands for, now in this hash, either the hour hand or the minute hand of a clock is at 4. Next one, star stands for, now this star stands for the hour or the minute hand is at 8. End stands for n, it is at 11. And the next one, at the rate of stands for, it is at 9. Next one, not equals to stand for, it is at 6. Now this is what the information we have. Then a person starts from his home by seeing the time in the clock, hash percentage. Hash stands for what? Hash is 6, percentage is 3. Now the hour hand is at 6, minute hand is at 3. As what is the time here? Hour hand is 6 and minute hand is 3 means 6:15. Now this person started his home at 6:15. Are you following this one or not? Hour hand is at hash. Hash is, sorry. Now hour hand, this is not equal to hour hand is 4. Now hour hand is at 4 and percentage means 3. Hence 4:15. Now this person started at his home at 4:15. Then from here onwards, he started at 4:15. Then starts to party, and which was scheduled at the rate of and n. At the rate of is what? 9, and n stands for 11. Now the party is scheduled at what time? 9 and 11. 9 and 11 means 9 hours 55 minutes. 11 into 5 is so much? 11 into 5 is 55. Now the party is scheduled at 9:55. Now this person has started at 4:15. Then traveling time is 5 hours 15 minutes. What is the traveling time is here? 5 hours 15 minutes. After reaching the destination, the time is and not equals to. And stands for 11 and not equals to what? Not equals to is 6. That means this person reached at what time? This person reached at 11:30. Isn't it? 11:30. And realized that his clock at home is stopped working. What will be the exact time when he started? Yes, tell me what is the answer here? Now a person starts at what time here? A person starts from his home by seeing the time at hash and percentage. Hash and percentage, now 4:15, isn't it? Now it is at 4:15 and now the time is how much? 11:30. As the time is 11:30, then what is the question here? What will be the exact time he had started at this home? Yes, tell me what is the total time it has taken here? The total time is 5 hours 15 minutes. 9:30 no. Now once again in this one, a person starts from his home by seeing the time in the clock as hash percentage. Hash is 4 and percentage is what? Percentage is 3. That means this person has started at 4:15. That is fine. And then started to party, which was scheduled at the rate of. At the rate of is 9, isn't it? And not equals to is, that is 9:30. The party is at 9:30 and this person, and then traveling time is how much? 5:15. 5:15 means he has exactly started by the exact time, isn't it? 4:15 plus 5:15 will be 9:30. Now he was planned in such a manner that he will reach to this place by 9:30, because what is the travel time? 5 hours 15 minutes. 5 hours 15 minutes to 4:15 is how much? 9:30 ana kada. Now he was planned in such a manner that he is going to attend this one by the exact time. After reach destination, the time is what? And not equals to. And not equals to means 11:60. 11 and not equals to is 6. Now the time is 11:30. As the time is 11:30, then at what time this person has started? What is the total time? Travel time is here 5:15. Now 11:30 minus 5:15, and this will be how much? 15. 11 minus 5 is 6. And this person might have started at 6:15, and 6 is written by what? 6 is not equals to, and 15 minutes is nothing but 3, hence not equals to percentage, and that is given in choice 3. Are you following this one or not? Now, so this was given in 2016 IBPS PO mains. Then question number 94. Now in this question number 94, a train is scheduled to depart at the rate of n. At the rate of stands for what? 9. And stands for what? 11. That is, now a train is scheduled to depart at what time? 9:55. and a person want to reach the station before percentage means. Before percentage means before how many minutes? Before 3. 3 minutes. 3 stands for what? 15 minutes, isn't it? Now this person wants to reach before 15 minutes. Then at what time he will reach the station? Now 9:55 minus 15 will be how much? 9:40. As it is 9:40, 9 is at what time? 9 is at the rate of, and 40 minutes is nothing but 8. That is at the rate of star. This at the rate of star is given in choice 4. Are you following this one or not? Now the train is scheduled at 9:55. This person wants to arrive 15 minutes before this one. 9:55 minus 15. Hence 9:40. This person has planned to come here by 9:40. 9:40 is 9 in the hour hand and 8 in the minute hand. That is at the rate of and star. Now this is about question number 94. Then coming to question number 95. Now in a bank, the checks are collected for every how many minutes? For every end, percentage and at the rate of. End, percentage and at the rate of. End is what? 11. 11 means 11 into 5. Now all these are given in the minutes. 11 into 5 is 55. And percentage stands for what? S. What do you mean by this one? Percentage. Percentage is at 3. That is 3 minutes. It will be collected at 15 minutes. And at the rate of is 9 minutes, 45 minutes. Now 15 minutes, 45 minutes and 45. Then if all they were collected at percentage star. Percentage star means percentage means 3 and star is at what time? 8. Now all these were collected at what time? 3:40. Isn't it? If all these were collected at 3:40, then what is the question? Then what time do they collect together at the first instance? First instance means 15, 45 and 55. Now we need to find out what? The LCM of all this, isn't it? Yes, what is the LCM of this one? 15, 45 and 55. Chapter LCM. Now the LCM of 15, 45 and this one. 15, 45 and 55. Yes, tell me what is the LCM here? 15, 45 and 55. Now all these are multiplied with how much? 5. And 5 3s, 5 9s and 5 11s. Next, if you multiply this one with 3 and 3 1s, 3 3s and 11s, isn't it? Now 11 into 3, 11 into 3, 33, 33 into 3, 66 into 5, that is 330, isn't it? Now 3 hours 30 minutes, 330 minutes, 330 minutes is nothing but how much time? 330 minutes divided by 6, 330 minutes will be 6 hours 30 minutes. 6 hours 30 minutes, what is 6 hours here? 6 is end and end, hence now it will be at 2 ends. 2 ends were given at what time? End and end. Now in a bank the checks are collected at what time? Now first one is at what time are collected for every end. End stands for what? End stands for 11, isn't it? 11 is nothing but how many minutes? 11 into 5, 55. Now end, percentage and at the rate of. End stands for 11. 11 into 5 is 55 minutes. And next one percentage. Percentage stands at what time? 3. 3 into 5, 15. And next one at the rate of. At the rate of is what? 9. 9 into 5, 45. Isn't it? Yes, 495 is LCM. Yes. Then LCM of all these three is what? 495. If the LCM of all these three is 495, then divide this one by how much? By 60. If you divide this one by 60, 8 6 is 480 and the remainder is 15 and 815. 815 means 8 stands at what time? Star and 15 is what? Percentage. And star and percentage, and that is given in choice. Star and percentage, choice 1 is the answer. Done with this? Then next one, question number 96. Now in this 96, then percentage means 315. Now this is 315 and not equals to star. Not equals to is 6 and star is at what time? 8. That means this is 640. 640 are related to at the rate of and end. At the rate of is at what time? 9. And end stands for what? 11. 11 means 955 in some way. Now 315 and 640 is related to 955. Then how can this will be related to 955? The sum of these two. 3 plus 6 is 9, 15 plus 40 is 55. And in the same way, similarly for which of the following star and percentage? Star stands for 8 and percentage stands for 3. That means that this is 815 and percentage is at 3, not equals to at 6, that is 330, isn't it? Now if you add these two, 8 plus 3 is how much? 11 and 15 plus 30 is 45. Now the total time is 11:45. 11 is end and 45 means 9. 9 is at the rate of end and at the rate of, that is given in choice 3. Question number 96, it is choice 3 is the answer. That means sum of these two equal to this one. Similarly 815 plus 330 must be equals to 11:45 and that is given in at end and at the rate of. Then question number 97. Now in this question number 97, the train reaches the station at hash and hash. Hash and hash means 4 and 4. 4 and 4 means 420. The train reached the station at 4:20. If it gets late by 7:15 minutes, then at what is the time by which it reaches the station? If it will be late by 7 hours 15 minutes, now add 7 hours 15 minutes to this one. 7 plus 4 is 11 and 20 plus 15. 20 plus 15 is so much? 30. The train reaches the station at 4:20. Hash and hash 4:20. If it gets late by 7:15 minutes, 7:15 minutes, then at what time? The time at which it reaches the station. Now 4:20 it reaches at 4:20. Now if it was late by 7:20, 7 hours 15 minutes. Tell me here, 7 hours 15 minutes. Now 7 plus 4 is how much? 11 and 20 plus 15 is how much? 35 and 11 and 35. 11 means 11 is end. We should have 35 means we should have 7. Is it 7 in this one? 7 akkada lene ledhu ikkada. Hence what is your answer here? Now it should reach here by 11:35. 11 means 11 we should have end. Next one 35 means we should have a number which is at 7. Is it there anywhere given here? No. Hence the question itself is wrong. Yes, what is the answer given here? Answer is choice 5. Choice 5 means 11 and 11. 11 and 11 means 11:55. Can this be 11:55 here? No, sir. Now here the train reaches the station at hash hash. Now there are two types of in this one. Now what are those two? The train reaches at what time? 4:20. After being late by 7 hours 15 minutes it reaches to 4:20, or if it gets late by 7:50, then at what is the time at which it reaches the station? Question em adigaru chudandi. Idi 7 hours 15 minutes late aithe appudu enతకు వస్తుంది అన్నాడు. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం 4:20 కి 7:15 యాడ్ చేయాలా లేదా? Okay, if it gets late by 7:15 minutes, then at what time? Okay, it reaches the station. Hence 4:20 plus 7:15, it must be like this. Or else, if you take in your own words, 4:20. 4:20 minus how much? 4:20 minus, then 7 hours 15 minutes. As 7 hours 15 minutes back to this one, if you go 15 minutes back to this one, this will be 4:5. And 4:5, again 7 hours back. 7 hours back, if you subtract 7 hours from 4:5. Yes, what is the time here? What is the time? 4 plus 3 should be subtracted. That means this will be at 9:15, isn't it? And if it is at 9:15, then what is 9 here? 9 is represented by, there is a 9 number at the rate of, and 15 is what? 3. 3 is by percentage at the rate of and percentage. At the rate of and percentage, is it there? It's also not there. Question clearly అడిగాడు. What is the time at which it reaches the station? ఏ టైంకి వస్తుంది అని అడిగాడు. ఇప్పుడు ఈ విధంగా చేసినప్పుడు కూడా we should have 9:15. But whereas here 11 is there, but whereas 11 and 55 should be the answer. Done? Now this is about question numbers 93 to 97. Now all these type of questions were given in 2016 IBPS PO main examination. Then coming to question number 98 onwards. Now in this 95, how many persons are there? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I and J are the family members. There are 3 generations of the family. Each member likes a different drink, coffee, There are 3 generations in this one clearly given. As there are 3 generations in this one, each member likes a different drink like coffee, tea, milk, Sprite, Fanta, 7-Up, Maaza, Pepsi, Appy and Limca, but not necessarily in the same order. And in total there were some 5 females in this family. Among these 10 persons there are 5 females and another 5 are males. Then in the family each female member except B and H. Now except B and H, each female member. That means tell me whether these B and H are males or females. They are also females. Except B and H, the remaining female members, isn't it? Except these 2 girls, the remaining girls. And all these 2 persons are also girls, isn't it? Except B and H, the remaining girls has 2 sisters and 1 unmarried brother. Except B and H, the remaining females should have 2 sisters and 1 unmarried. Now let us take for example A. Now B and H anyhow, these 2 are the females. Now let us take A, C and D are the females. If A, C and D are the females, if you take them separately. Now if A should have 2 sisters and 1 unmarried brother. And similarly this C should also have 2 sisters, isn't it, and 1 unmarried. And this D should also have the same case, isn't it, 2 sisters and 1 unmarried. If you take these 3 persons separately, then how many persons will have? 4, 4, 4. In total we will have some at least 12 persons, which implies that these persons are not separated, isn't it? Hence these 3 persons are related with each other. That means among these ACD are siblings to each other, isn't it? And these 3 females are sisters to each other. Now if you take them separately, then in total how many persons you are having? We are having some 12 persons. Hence all these 3 persons must be together. That means all these 3 persons are sisters to each other. B and H are not sisters. Then, now I am discussing that case. Now let us take A is the sister of C and C is the sister of D, and there is one more person. Let us take for example G. G is the unmarried male. Now here. Now in total how many females are there? There are 5 females. Who are those? A, C and D, and B and H are the 5 females. Except B and H, the remaining females, that is A, C and D, each one of them should have 2 sisters and 1 unmarried female. Let's see here. Let us take the case of A. Now this C is having 2 sisters and unmarried brother. And similarly if you take the case of C, now the C is having A and D are the 2 sisters and 1 unmarried male. And if you take the case of D, now this D is having 2 sisters A and C and unmarried male. Whether all the given conditions were satisfied or not. Hence these 4 persons, now it is not G, some other person male, these 4 persons are siblings to each other. Done with this? Now these 4 persons are siblings to each other. And in the family, each family member except B and H has 2 sisters and 1 unmarried brother. B has no sister-in-law. Now this B has no sister-in-law. Now B comes under which category here? B comes under the, now sure, B either in the first or in the second, isn't it? B is a female. Now this B does not come under these 3 sisters group. Now this B does not have any sister-in-law, and A does not like tea. The grandson of J does not like Pepsi. Now J is having a grandson. Tell me, if J is having a grandson, then where should this J be? J must be in the first generation, isn't it? J is at the first generation. Now this J got married to someone, isn't it? And J, the grandson of J does not like Pepsi. Now J comes into the first generation. J male or female? As of now we cannot determine, isn't it? Then A does not like tea. The grandson of J does not like Pepsi. No female member likes, no male member likes Maaza, Limca or tea. Hence who likes Maaza, Limca and tea? Maaza, Limca and tea. Now these 3 beverages should be liked by females. Then Limca or tea. I is the father-in-law of F. Now I is the father-in-law of whom? I is the father-in-law of F. F is here. That means F's spouse's father is I. I is the father-in-law of F. I is the father-in-law of F and likes Fanta. Who likes Fanta here? I likes Fanta. I, the father-in-law of F, likes Fanta. And G, who likes 7-Up, is the son-in-law of B. Now G, who likes B? Now B's daughter is there, daughter's husband. Who is that person here? And G, who likes 7-Up? Now this G likes 7-Up E is the son-in-law of whom? E is the son-in-law of B. And the mother of C likes T. The mother of whom? C. C's mother, C's mother is there. Now this C's mother likes which one? C's mother likes T. And C's mother likes T. D, who likes coffee, is the unmarried sister of E. Now so D. Now this D, who likes coffee. Now this D, who likes coffee, is the unmarried sister of whom? Unmarried sister. D, who likes coffee, is the unmarried sister of E. Isn't it? Unmarried sister of E. Now, so these three persons must be together. Tell me who are those three persons? In the first one we have discussed about, except B and H. Except B and H, the remaining persons are what? The remaining persons are sisters. And among them, D and E are siblings to each other. D is the sister of E, but yes, D is unmarried. If D is unmarried, and the remaining two persons must get married or not? In the remaining. Hence, among these four siblings, there are three sisters and one brother. That means out of which this person is unmarried, the remaining could be married. And the mother of C likes T, the mother of C likes T, and D, who likes coffee, is unmarried sister of E, and E, who does not like matcha. E does not like matcha. As E does not like matcha, as why this information E does not like matcha is given? Because earlier it has one information, isn't it? Now the grandson of J does not like Pepsi. And this E does not like matcha, and as E does not like matcha, then tell me what about this E, male or female? E is a male. Why E is a male? Because matcha is liked by whom? Matcha is liked by a female. And this E is male or female? E does not like matcha, and this E is a male, and the unmarried sister of E, who does not like matcha. And C is the sister-in-law. And C, that means E is a male, and whatever this E is a male, and this person, and this, now so D is having one sister, isn't it? Now these persons, E is the brother of that person, E is the only unmarried person in that group, isn't it? As this person, E is the only unmarried male, and this E must be, E is unmarried brother to the remaining three persons, isn't it? Hence E comes into the which group? E comes under the third group. Now D is unmarried, E is unmarried in the third generation, isn't it? And two sisters were there, they could be married to some other person, because the number of couples is not clearly given. If the number of couples were clearly given, then we can finalize this one. Then C is the sister-in-law of F. Now this C is the sister-in-law of F. Now so C comes under which group? C comes under the third one, isn't it? Now C comes under the third one, this C must be here, isn't it? Now this C, what about this C? C is the sister-in-law of F. As this C is the sister-in-law of F, then F is C's sister's husband. Are you agreeing this one or not? C is the sister-in-law of F. F should have a sister-in-law. Sister-in-law means spouse's sister. Now F's spouse is there. Then among these four persons, only one male is there, that is E, who is unmarried, and the remaining two are females. Those two females are married or not? Those two females are married, D is unmarried. Hence this C, and C is the sister-in-law of F, that means F is the husband of one of the sisters of C, isn't it? But C does not like Fanta, Limca, T. And E is the brother-in-law of G. Now E is the brother-in-law of G means, now sir, another person is also there, G. That means G and F are the husbands of the sisters of D, E and C, isn't it? Then the father of B. The father of B is the husband of H. The father of B is the husband of whom? Is the husband of H. Father of B is the husband of H, and he does not like AP. The grandparents do not like any beverage except milk and AP. C is the married sister of A, clearly given. C is the married sister of A. Now C is the married sister of A. That means A and C are married, D and E are unmarried, D is a female, E is a male. Done? Now this is what the information we have. Now let us write down the final thing. Now what is the final thing here? One couple is there. Now in the first couple, who is that person here? J is here. Now this J is married to some person. Earlier we have, now those two persons, H and B, isn't it? H and B are there. Now H and B, out of which now one of these persons and spouse will be here. Spouse will be there. Now to this spouse, how many persons we should have? 4 persons, isn't it? And who are those 4 persons? D is one, and E is the other, And what about this E? E is a male who is unmarried, D is an unmarried female, and this person likes coffee, isn't it? And the remaining two persons, who are the remaining two persons? A is the sister of C, A is here, and another person C is here, isn't it? Then, now we need to find out. This is the final arrangement we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this A got married to someone, and this C got married to someone, isn't it? Now this A and C are married, A and C are respectively married to F and G in any order. Now we need to find out who is married to A and who is married to G. Follow avutunna leda? Now F and G are the husbands of this A and C in any order. Then in the family, each female member except B and H. Except B and H means now the remaining. Who are the remaining three females? A, D and C. Each one of them is having two sisters and one unmarried male, unmarried brother. And next one. Now B and H. Now what about this B and H? This B and H must be, one must be in this group and one must be in this couple, isn't it? Couple, one male and a female. If B is here, H will be here, or if B is here, H will be here. Has two sisters and unmarried. B has no sister-in-law. As this B has no sister-in-law, hence this B must be either in the second group or in the third group. And A does not like tea. Now this A does not like tea. Next one, the grandson of J does not like Pepsi. Now this E, who is the grandson here? E is the grandson. Now this person E does not like Pepsi. No male member likes Maja, Limca or tea. Yes, who are the members here? Maja, Limca and tea were liked by females. I is the father-in-law of F. I is the father-in-law of F. As I is the father-in-law of F, I must be and likes Fanta. I is the father-in-law, can we take here at this place or not? I is the father, because F and G are comes into the third generation. Hence I is the father-in-law and this person likes what? And this person likes Fanta. I the father-in-law of F and likes Fanta. G who likes 7-Up. Now G who likes 7-Up is the son-in-law of B. Is the son-in-law of B means I and B are married, isn't it? I is a male and B is a female. Now G who likes 7-Up is the son-in-law of B. G can be either at this place or G can be at this place. F for G here, F for G here, isn't it? If F for G is here, then who is the person left over here? I, J and H. H is a female, isn't it? Because except B and H, the remaining females she is talking about, hence J is a male. Then G who likes 7-Up is the son-in-law of B. The mother of C likes tea. The mother of C means who is that mother here? B. B is the mother of C and this person likes tea. The mother of C likes tea. D who likes coffee is the unmarried sister of E, unmarried sister of E. E who does not like Maja. E who does not like Maja means, now sir, anyhow, this E does not like Maja because E is a male, this person does not like Maja. Next one, C is the sister-in-law of F. Now C is the sister-in-law of F. As C is the sister-in-law of F, C and F are not married to each other. As C and F are not married to each other, hence F is married to A. If F is married to A, then who is the other person here? And this G is married to C. Are you following this one or not? If G is married to C, now we have that information regarding this G. What is that information here? This G likes 7-Up. This G who is the son-in-law of B likes 7-Up, isn't it? Now G who likes 7-Up is the son-in-law of B. The mother of C likes tea. D who likes coffee is the unmarried sister of E. E who does not like Maja. E does not like Maja. And C is the sister-in-law of F, which implies that C and F are not married each other, and C and G, but C does not like Maja. C does not like Maja. As C does not like Maja, Maja here is ruled out. Maja here is ruled out. Then C is the sister-in-law of F, but she does not like Fanta. E who does not like Maja, C is the sister-in-law of F, but she does not like Fanta, Limca or tea. Now this C does not like Fanta, Limca or tea, isn't it? Anyhow, tea we have fixed here. Fanta is ruled out and Limca is also ruled out. Now Fanta and Limca were ruled out. Then no females. No male members like Maja, Limca or tea. Maja, Limca or tea. Hence Maja, Limca and tea must be liked by only these females. And next one. E is the brother-in-law of G. We have that information. E is the brother-in-law of G. The father of B is the husband of H. The father of B is the husband of H. The father of B is the husband of H, and he does not like AP. Now this person does not like appy, and the grandparents do not like any beverage except milk and appy. And this J does not like appy, isn't it? And so who likes appy here? This H likes appy. If this H likes appy and this J likes milk, J likes milk. Milk done, appy, Fanta, tea were done. Now coffee is also been done, 7-Up. Now we are left with the remaining. And she is a married sister of A, isn't it? As she is a married sister of A, tell me what are the things. Now Fanta and Limca cannot be liked by this C. As Fanta, Limca cannot be liked by this C, hence this C must like Maja. Isn't it? Because these three females must like Fanta, Maja and this one. And this person, this C likes Maja. Are you following this one or not? Now we have that information at the beginning only. Now has to be has the grandson of J. Now no male member like Maja, Limca or T. Now T completed, and this person does not like Maja, and this person does not like T and Limca, and this person must like Maja. Maja 7-Up and coffee has been done. Now one more female is there. Now this female should like which one? This female A should like Limca. As A likes Limca, then now this person does not like Pepsi. Then who likes Pepsi here? F likes Pepsi. If F likes Pepsi, then what is the S? Sprite. Now who likes Sprite here? This E likes Sprite. Done with this? This is what the information. J and J happy. Why J is happy? Now, sir, the last information. What is the last information here? E is the brother-in-law. The father of B is the husband of H. B and H are the father of B is the husband of H. That means J and H are married couple, and he does not. And he does not like appy. Now that person, his father does not like appy. As this person does not like appy, the grandparents do not like any beverage except milk and appy. And the grandparents J and H likes milk and appy, out of which J does not like appy. And H likes appy, and this J likes milk. Done with this? Now this is about question numbers 98 to 102. 98 to 102. Yes, write down this final arrangement. Yes, the main information is here only. What is the main information here? Each family except B and H has 2 sisters and 1 unmarried brother. And apart from this one, the other information we can directly relate is C is the married sister of A. Isn't it? And at the same time, what is the other information here? Grandparents. The father of B is the husband of H, and he does not, then the grandparents do not like any beverage. Now, sir, grandparents who have next generation B is there, and the next generation B is there, and the next generation the remaining persons. Now, these sisters and all these comes under the 3rd generation. Okay. Now, this is about question numbers 98 to 102. Yes. Next one, please. First, write down this arrangement, then let us discuss about question numbers 103 to 107, data sufficiency or the puzzles. చెప్పండి ఏది డిస్కస్ చేయమంటారు? Now in this one, how many students are standing in the queue? Now here, if you observe here, how many statements are there? There are three statements, isn't it? Now whenever 3 statements data sufficiency is given, earlier we have discussed about the priority. What is the priority here? First, we should always go through the choices only, isn't it? Rather than checking out the combinations, only 1, only 2, only 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, and all the above, we have some 7 possibilities. Rather than checking out that way, we should always go through the choices only. Now, the first priority should always be for individual statements, only 1, only 2, only 3 is given or not. Now, in this one, 1 and 3, 3 and 1 are 2, 2 and 3, and that is given. Individual statements were not given, hence no need to check out. Then, after this only 1, only 2, only 3, then you should go for a combination of 2 statements, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3. Then, combination of all the 3 statements, 1, 2 and 3. Then in this one, first what is given here? 1 and 3 is given. as 1 and 3 is given. Tell me what is that means. Now here, first we should check out whether the number of persons can be determined by with the help of 1 and 3 or not. Then first one, 7 persons are standing in between M and N. N stands either from the beginning, 5th from the beginning or at the ending. N is either 5th from the beginning or N. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it 5th from the beginning, or N is 5th from the last. 1, 2, 3, 4. N is either 5th from the beginning or 5th from the end. And 7 persons between M and N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 persons between M and N. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 persons between M and N. Done with this? Now this is about condition number 1. With the help of condition number 1, tell me how many persons are there? 5 plus 7, 12 plus 1, 13. Isn't it? Now 13 persons. Now this is about condition number 1. Then coming to condition number 3, there are 5 students between U and M. Between U and M, how many persons are there? There are 5. And 1 between them is at one of the ends. Now if M is here, now let us take for example M is at this end. If M is here, 5 persons between U and M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, U will be at this place, U. Isn't it? Now in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, U will be at this place. Now U can be at this place, 5 persons between M and U. Now I have fixed this M at this corner. Between U and M there is 1 person who is at the end. Now rather than taking U at this place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now can I take U like this or not? Now U is at an end. Now if U is at an end, I am getting one answer. M is at an end, I am getting one answer. Are we getting 2 different possibilities or not? Isn't it? Now I have fixed M at this end. Now I am fixing U at this end. Clear now? Hence with the help of these two we are getting 2 different answers. Hence combination of 1 and 3 is not possible at all. Follow avutunnara leda? Then choice 2. Then choice 2 we cannot directly go because it is a combination of 3 and either 1 or 2. 3 and either 1 or 2 means 3 and 1 or 1 and 2, isn't it? As of now 3 and 1 is not possible, hence choice 2 is ruled out. Then coming to choice 3, only 2 and 3. Now tell me with the help of 2 and 3 are we getting the answer or not? There are 5 students standing between U and M. There are 5 students standing between U and M, and 1 between them is at one of the ends of the row. As 1 between them is at one of the ends of the row is if M is at one of the ends of the row. Now let us take M is at one of the ends of the row. If M is at one of the ends of the row, how many persons are there in between U and M? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 persons between U and M. There are 5 persons between U and M, isn't it? There are 5 persons between U and M. Between these 2 persons, 1 is at an end. And the number of students in between G and U, in between G and U, the number of students in front of G and behind U as well as in between G and U is equal, and that is greater than 1, at least 1, isn't it? That means before G there must be equal number of persons, after G there must be equal number of persons, and in between G and U also we must have equal number of persons, isn't it? Now if you keep M at this end, now I am fixing M at this end, the other case is what? Either M is at one of the ends or G is at one of the ends. If I keep M at this place, then how many persons are there in between M and U? Now M and U there are 5 persons, isn't it? Then before U and G, before U and after G, before U and after G. Now before U and after G we should have equal number of persons. Let us take G at this place. Now before G there were equal number of persons. After U we should have equal number of persons, isn't it? After U how many are there? Now before G number of persons equals to after U. After U how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons. 6 or 7? 6 persons. Now I am fixing M at this place. If M is here, then there are 5 students between U and M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is U, isn't it? If this is U, how many persons are there in between M and U? There are 5 persons between M and U. Then how many persons are there after U? As of now 6 persons are there. If there are 6 persons after U, now in between U and G how many persons we should have? again 6 persons. And before G, how many persons we should have? 6 persons. Before G, there are 6 persons. In between G and U, 6 persons. And after U, how many? 3, 4, 5, 6 persons. And who is at an end? M is at an end. Isn't it? Now, either M or U must be at an end. Now, M is at an end. Then tell me how many persons are there? 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6 into 3, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Hence, how many persons are there? 21 persons. Are you getting a unique answer or not? Hence, by combining which two statements are we getting the answer? By combining 2 and 3. Hence, 2 and 3, choice 3 is the answer. U and if you take U at this end, okay, first write down this arrangement. Before this G there are 6, in between G and U there are 6, U and M there are 6. Done with this? Now let us fix the G. Now U at this end, right? Now if you fix U at this end, there are 5 students between U and M, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 students between U and M, and between U, the number of students in front of G is at one of the ends. Now I am fixing U at this end, U is fixed here. Now between G and M. Now how many persons are there before this U? Before this U, there must be 1. But whereas, now here, now in between U and M, number of persons in front of G, number of persons behind U. Now, number of persons behind U means, what do you mean by this one? After U, there must be at least 1 person. As at least 1 person is there after U, U cannot be at an end. Isn't it? As U cannot be at this end, in the second case is completely ruled out. Done with this, this is about question number 103. As question number 104, how many of you had done this one? 104. Now in this one, only 1 and 2. Yes, only 1, only 3 is there. Now the question is about, is the word crave be formed by using the letters R, V, C, E, A. Now the question is about is. As the question is about is, now we need to find out whether yes or no. Isn't it? Whether we can able to find out the code for, whether we can able to form the word crave or we cannot form the word crave. Isn't it? Now condition number 1. C is placed adjacent to neither A nor V. C is not adjacent to A or V. Now I am taking only condition number 1 alone, because there is a choice like only 1. And next one, and V is placed adjacent to E. V is placed adjacent to E means either V or E or E or V, because left hand side and right hand side is not given. R is placed to the immediate left of A. R is to the immediate left of A. These two must be together. And this is what the information we have with the help of condition number 1. Then with the help of condition number 1, if you have this one 3, 4 and 5, now R and A. R and A, if you take at these two places, R and A. Okay? Why only at these two places? It can be 3, 4, 4, 5 at any one of these places. First I am checking out whether the word crave can be formed or not. Now if it is R and A is here, then E and V must be adjacent to each other. And again this C cannot be adjacent to A. C cannot be here. As C cannot be here, if you take C at this place, E and V at the same place is not possible. And C cannot be at this place, and C must be here. If C is here, the other 2 persons. Who are the remaining 2 persons here? V and E. V and E crave. Tell me whether crave can be formed or not. As of now, it can be formed. Then what is the other possibility here? C or A. E, V can also be there, because between E and V, what is the possibility we cannot able to determine. Now this is the case only when we have fixed R and A at the first 2 places. If you fix R and A at the second 2 places, we will have one more possibility, isn't it? Now as of now, it is not required, because we could able to prove the second case as well. Now in one case I can able to form the word crave, another case I cannot able to form the word crave. Hence with the help of condition number 1, I am not sure about that whether I can definitely form the word crave or I cannot definitely form the word crave. Yes or no? In one case I got yes, another case I got no. With the same choice I am getting 2 different answers, yes or no. Hence only one alone cannot be our answer. Done? Then coming to next one, only 3. Yes, tell me with the help of only 3, am I getting the answer or not? And C is placed in between R and V. Now C is placed in between R and V means R and V, or C is here, V and R. At the same time, the word exactly is also not used, isn't it? Now if C blank, blank, and V and R can be like this or in any order. Am I getting the answer or not? Chapna answer vastunda leda? Yes, what is the question here? We should be very, very clear about this one. What is the word? What is the question? Is the word crave can be formed or not? If at all, in order to form the word crave, what should be the first letter? First letter undal C undal. But as according to condition number 1, condition number 3, can we have C at the first place? C is in between R and V. As C is in between R and V, C cannot be at the first place. As C cannot be at the first place, whether I am 100% sure that I cannot form the word crave or not. Crave ravalante first place lo naku C undali. Amma? C is placed before R and V. As C is placed before R and V, C can be here, R and V can be here, isn't it? Now C is placed before R. Now if the word between is there, I can able to determine the answer. But as the word between is not there, and this also cannot be. Then only 3 alone is also not sufficient, then by combining these two. Then how to combine this one here? Then 1 and 2. Now if you combine 1 and 2, what is 1 and 2 here? What are the words that can be formed? Now 2 letters are placed between R and E, which is adjacent to V. Which is adjacent to V here? R is adjacent to V, isn't it? 2 letters are placed between R and V, and 2 letters are placed in between what? 2 letters are placed between R and V. 2 letters are placed between R and E, and which is adjacent to V. Which is adjacent to V here? No. Now this element should not be there. E which is adjacent to V, isn't it? E is adjacent to V. Now this V can be like this, or 1, 2, E, V can be like this, isn't it? And this is the second information. 2 letters are between R and E, and which is adjacent to V. C is placed between R and V. C is placed before R and V. Now in the second case, what happens here? If you place C is before R and V, hence we are having 6 letters, which is not possible. Hence C is placed between R and V. Now C is placed before R and V. 2 letters are placed between R and E, and E which is adjacent to E, and C is placed adjacent to neither A nor V. Neither A nor V, and C is here. And at the same time, V is placed adjacent to E. V is placed adjacent to E. R is placed to the immediate left of A. Hence, are we getting the answer or not? How am I getting the answer here? All the 3 statements are required to get the answer. There is a small correction in this one, forget about this N. 2 letters are placed between R and E, which is adjacent to V. Which is adjacent here? E is adjacent to V. E which is adjacent to V. Clear now? Hence, all the 3 statements are required, that is choice 4. Then question number 105. Yes, 105 is U to the west of W. Now the question is about what? Whether U is to the west of W. Again the question is about is. As the question is about is, now we need to find out whether it is definitely true or definitely false. That is definitely yes, definitely no. V is facing west and is to the east of U. Now only one is given. V is facing west. Now this V is facing west and is to the east of whom? And is to the east of U. And it is to the east of U, and it is the east of U, U will be here. It is to the east of U, and in which direction this U is facing? U is facing west. U is also facing west. U is facing west, V is facing west, and U is to the west of V, and V is to the east of U. Clear now? Then, now with the help of this one, there is no information about W, 1 alone is not sufficient. Then, next one, combination. What is the combination here? 1 and 2. And with the help of 1 and 2, 1 is here. What is 2 here? W is to the right of U. As W is to the right of U, now with the help of condition number 1, U is here and V is here. V is facing west and U is facing west, isn't it? And W is to the west of U. As W is to the west of U, W is to the west of U. Now W is to the right of U. As W is to the right of U, tell me, now this U is towards which direction? Facing west. As this U is facing west, now west of U. West of U means right of. Now this W is to the right of U, and W is to the right of U means, now W can be at this place or not? Chapani ila undacha? Now tell me whether W can be at this place or not. W is to the right of U. As this U is facing like this, then W must be like this towards north of this person, isn't it? Now this will be his right hand side and this will be his left hand side, because this person is facing towards which direction? Now this person is facing towards west, hence W must be here. If W is here, is U to the west of W? Am I getting the answer or not? Answer vastunda raavatleda? Raavatleda? Em raavatledi? Ikkada question em adigadu? W, U ఏమో W కి లెఫ్ట్లో ఉందా అని అడిగాడు. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏముంది? W ఇటు పక్క ఉంది. W ఎటు పక్క ఉంది? U కి నార్త్లో ఉంది. As W is to the north of U, I can definitely say that U is not to the west of W. U is to the towards which direction? U is to the, now this person is facing towards which direction this person is facing here? W is to the right of U. As W is to the right of U, చెప్పండి ఆన్సర్ ఏమొస్తుంది మనకి? Are we getting the answer or not? Yes, what is the answer we are getting here? Now once again, V is facing west. Now this V is facing like this west and is to the east of U. U is here and U is facing west. U is also facing west and W is to the right of U. W will be at this place. W is to the right of. As W is to the right of U, now in which direction this W is facing? And manaki ichadandi. If W is facing towards west, then this W is to the south of, U is to the south of W. Avuna kada? Or if W is facing towards north, then this U is to the which direction? South of W. If W is to the, if W is to the east, now this W is to the south of U. U is to the south of W. Avuna kada? Now in this case south, in this case south, in this case also south. As this U is here, now this U is always to the south of W only. Avuna kada? As U is to the south of W, what is the question here? Is U to the west of W? No, U is not to the west. U is to the south of W. Answer వచ్చిందా లేదా? ఏమని వచ్చింది? వెస్ట్లో లేడని వచ్చింది. మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? లెఫ్ట్లో ఉన్నాడా లేడా? లేడని డెఫినెట్గా చెప్పాం కాబట్టి ఓన్లీ 3 alone is sufficient. Clear? Data sufficiency, that too 3 statement data sufficiency, we must be very, very careful, and that too is and AR type of questions. Is and R is nothing but we can definitely say yes or we can definitely say no. Next one. Then question number 107. Yes, tell me what about this question number 107? In a family, MNXSPL are related to O. How many persons are there? 7 persons. Now all these 7 persons are related to O, then whose nephew is O? Now the question is about whose nephew is O. Now tell me what is your answer here? Whose nephew is O? Whose nephew is U? Now question number 106. Now 7 persons. Now 106 is there? 106. Now this is 107. Now question number 106. Tell me what is question number 106? 106 ఏమవుతుంది? Now in this 106, 7 persons A, B, C, D, E, F and G are there, isn't it? And G are seated in a row facing towards north. Who are the neighbors of B? Now the question is about who are the neighbors of B. How many persons are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 persons are there, and who are the neighbors of G? And all these 7 persons are facing towards north. A sits to, then condition numbers. Now condition number 1, only 1, only 2, only 3 is not there. Now we need to find out only 2 and 3. Now A sits adjacent to neither C nor E. A is not adjacent to C and E. A is not adjacent to C and E. And condition number 3, B sits 3 places away from D and G. Now as B is seated 3 places away from B and G, if D is here and B will be here, isn't it? 3 places away. Now B sits 3 places away from both D and G in any order. Either D and G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or D and G. Now this B is 3 places away. And B sits 3 places away from D and G. E does not sit adjacent to either E or D, isn't it? Now E does not sit adjacent to either G or D. As E does not sit adjacent to either G or D, E cannot be at this place. Sorry, E cannot be at this place and E cannot be at this place. As E cannot be in these 2 places, then what should the position of this E? E can be either at this place or at this place. Here also at this place or at this. Are you following this one or not? Now, condition number 3, with the help of 2 and 3, are we getting the answer here? Who are the immediate neighbors of B? E is one of the neighbor. Then the other neighbor could be anyone, okay, among the remaining. Hence, 1 and 2 and 3 is not sufficient. As 2 and 3 is not sufficient, then we should go for what? Then we should go for condition number 2, that is only 3 and 1. Now, only 3 and 1. Now, we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and B sits condition number 3 and D is here. B sits 3 places away from both D and G. D is here, G will be here. Then what is the second case? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, B is here and G at this place, D at this place. And E does not sit adjacent to either G or D. E can be either at this place or at this place, and E can be either at this place or at this place. Done with this? B sits 3 places away from D and G. E does not sit adjacent to either G or D. Now, this is about condition number 2. Condition number 3. Then, now we are checking out this condition choice 2. Now, in choice 2, are you getting the answer or not? A sits adjacent to neither C nor E. A is not seated adjacent to either C nor E. As A is not seated adjacent to either C or E, now let us take for example E is here. If E is here, A is not adjacent to either C or E. If E is here, then A cannot be at this place, isn't it? A sits adjacent to neither C nor E. As E is here, now just I am taking a possibility, E to the left of B. Follow avutunnara leda? E can ikkada unte A cannot be at this place. As A cannot be here, then where should this A? A must be either at this place or at this place, isn't it? Then where will this C be? C will be at this place. If C is here and A sits adjacent to neither C nor E, as A sits adjacent to neither C nor E, then tell me, am I getting the answer or not? Now also I am not getting the answer. Okay? Hence, only, 3 and 1, okka nimisham. Now I am taking out condition number 2. This is not condition number 2. Now we need to check out condition number 1. 1 చూద్దాం. Now in this condition number 1, what is given in this one? Condition number 1, please. A sits 2 places away from either G or D but not both. Now A is 2 places away from either G or D but not both, isn't it? Now if E is at this place, then A cannot be at this place, isn't it? Because A is 2 places away from either D or to G, but not to both. Hence, as E is here, A cannot be at this place. As A cannot be second to the, say, 2 places away from D, and this A must be 2 places to the 2 places away from G. Are we getting the answer or not? And who are the persons immediate neighbors of B? E and E are the immediate neighbors of B. Follow here ledam. At the same time, ikkada తీసుకోండి. E ikkada తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి. Then D ki 2 places away left లో A లేడు. లేకపోతే ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి. In either of these 2 cases, what is the answer here? A and E are the immediate neighbors of B. Are you getting the answer or not? By combining which 2 statements you are getting the here? Only 3 and 1, choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? This is about question number 106. Then 107. Then 107. Now in this question number 107, in a family of how many members are there? In a family of M and X, S, P, L and O, that means 7 persons. Then who is the nephew? Whose nephew is O? Now we need to find out whose nephew is O, means O is a male, isn't it? O is a male, and whose nephew is this O? We need to identify. Then condition number only 1, only 2, only 3 is not given. As it is not given, then we need to combine, then we need to go for the combinations of 1 and 2 and so on. 1 and 3. What is 1 here? P is the granddaughter of S. S is here. Now P is the granddaughter of S, can be written like this. And P is the granddaughter of S. S daughter's mother-in-law whose brother is M. P is the granddaughter of S. Okay, S daughter's mothers. S is having a daughter, daughter's mother-in-law. Daughter's mother-in-law means husband's mother, isn't it? Daughter's mother-in-law's brother is M. Mother-in-law's brother is M. Clear now? Now S, P is the granddaughter of S. S daughter's mothers. S daughter's mothers. S daughter's mother-in-law's. S is here. S daughter is there. Daughter's mother-in-law. Mother-in-law's daughter is brother is M. Then this is about condition number 1. Then condition number 3. Now in condition number 3, X is the daughter-in-law of O's uncle's sister. Daughter-in-law of O, O's uncle, uncle's sister. Here we are having 2 more possibilities because uncle's sister could be either this person's mother or aunt. As there are 2 different possibilities, 1 and 3 cannot be identified. And again if you combine 3 and 2, now in this 3 and 2 also what happens here, M and N are the only 2 children of L. Now M and N are the only 2 children of L. M and N are the only 2 children of L. L's grandson is O. L's grandson is O means either O can be the son of M or the son of O, isn't it? Then this is our condition number. And X is the daughter-in-law of O's uncle's sister. O is there. O is having a uncle. Now O is having a uncle means, now let us take O is at this place. Now this person is having a uncle means, tell me who is the uncle of O? Could be N or spouse's brother. Ekkada kuda avachchu kada, isn't it? Maybe M's brother or M's spouse's brother. Ekkada kuda we are having more than one possibility, isn't it? Hence combining these 2 also we cannot able to find out. And all the 3 statements also not sufficient because we are having more than 2 possibilities. Then choice 5 is the answer. Because here uncle is not clearly defined, whether paternal uncle or maternal uncle is not given. And that too if paternal and maternal is also given, then these 2 persons M and N, and between M and N who is the male and who is female, that is also not clearly known, isn't it? And the genders of these persons are not known, hence it cannot be identified. Now this is about question number 107. Then 108 onwards, reverse syllogisms. Yes, so how many of you are well aware of this one? Reverse syllogism chesaru evaraina inta mundu? Earlier in the classroom we had discussed about that model, isn't it? And the explanation also on some of the, on 5 to 6 occasions we had discussed about this reverse syllogism with the help of what, tick and cross method, isn't it? Now in this one, then some juices are not liquid. Now in this one, first priority should always be for what? For always be for negative conclusion. Now in this one, some juices are not liquids is there. Now we need to check out from which statements we can able to get some juices are not liquid. Now choice statement 1, some fruits are milk. Now as it is a negative conclusion, now negative conclusions can be drawn only from the negative statements. Now what is the negative statement here? No liquid is a milk is there, isn't it? Now we can able to derive from this one, no liquid is a milk. Now liquid will be retained as it is. Observe this one very carefully. Now here the word liquid and here the word liquid will be remained as it is. Then milk should go and juice should come. Now there is an intersection between milk and juice. Yes, is there any statement between milk and juice? No statement at all. Hence choice 1 cannot be wrong, sir. Are you following this one or not? Now we need to have a middle term, and the middle term should be distributed at least once. Now here, no liquid is a milk, liquid and liquid can be as it is. Now milk should go and juice should come. Now the statement between milk and juice should be there. Is there any statement between milk and juice? No statement. And choice 1 cannot be wrong, sir. Then coming to choice 2. Now in this choice 2, then no liquid is a milk. Again liquid will be remained as it is. Milk should go, juice should come. Now the statement between juice and milk. See here, there is a statement. Hence, now tick and cross, if you put here all juices are milk, juice is tick. Here liquid and milk both are tick, middle term distributed, and the conclusion is what? All juices are liquids, no juice is a liquid. Some juices are not liquid, definitely can be drawn. By statement 2, I can able to derive the second conclusion, some juices are not liquids. That is fine. Now coming to the first conclusion, what is the first one here? All fruits are juices. All fruits are juices. All juices are milk. Juice and juice will be remained as it is. Now juice should milk should go and fruit should come. Now the statement between milk and fruit. Is there any statement between milk and fruit? As the second statement is there milk and fruit. Unda leda? Some milk or fruit undi kada? Now with the help of this one, some milk or fruit, then check out here. All juices are milk means tick and cross. Some milks or fruits means cross and cross. What is the middle term here? Milk is the middle term. And the milk which is the middle term is not distributed at least once. Hence this conclusion cannot be drawn. Though these two statements there is a common term, but where that common term has not distributed at least once. Hence choice 2 is also ruled out. Then choice 3. Now in choice 3 there is no negative statement. Negative conclusions cannot be drawn from the affirmative statement. This is directly ruled out. Then coming to choice 4. No liquid is a milk. Liquid is here. Liquid is here. Now milk should go. Juice should come. Now the statement between milk and juice. See here, milk and juice is there, isn't it? Then tick and cross. This is tick and this is cross and this is tick and tick. Middle term milk distributed at least once. And the conclusion is no liquid is a juice. No liquid is a juice means some juices are not liquids, definitely true. Are you getting the answer or not? Then, after this, then coming to the first one, all fruits are juices. All fruits are milk, all milk are juices. Now combination of the first and the second. Fruit is here, milk there is a cross, milk is tick and juice is cross, middle term milk is distributed once. Then what is your answer here? All fruits are juices is the answer. Hence, this one you are getting from which one? From statement 4 alone. Now only statement 4 alone. Is there any choice here? Only statement 4 that is given in choice 3. Done with this? Most of you people are new students, isn't it? Earlier you might not listen this one, reverse syllogism case, isn't it? In the target ones I will explain once again regarding this reverse syllogisms. Done? Hence please do not get worried about this one. Now this explanation is for those who have already learnt earlier, but not for the new students at all, okay? Because most of you people are keeping some blank face on this one, okay? Ninth one, question number 109. Now in this question number 109, no car is a bike. As no car is a bike, tell me what is your answer here? No car is a bike, no bike is lap, isn't it? No bike is what? No bike is lap. And bike should be as it is, lap should go, car should come. The statement between lap and car, there is no statement between lap and car, choice 1 is ruled out. Statement 1 is ruled out, isn't it? Now first what I am checking here, now I am checking about the middle term. Two statements can be related only when there is a common term between these two. Common term is nothing but the middle term, okay? The one word should be common. If there is a word which is common, then only we can able to combine these two statements. Then second one, what about the second one here? No car is a bike. No bike is a race is there, isn't it? Bike and a race, bike should be as it is, race should go and car should come. The statement between car and race, it is not there. This is also ruled out. Done with this? Then coming to the third statement. What is the third one here? No bike is a lap. Bike is here, then lap should go, car should come. Now the statement between lap and car, no statement is there between these two, this is also ruled out. Then coming to fourth one, now no bike is race, bike is there, all cars are laps. Now bike should be there, race should go and car should come. The statement between race and car, is there any statement between race and car? This is also ruled out. Then finally, no bike is a lap, bike is here and bike, now cars and laps, see here, there is a statement between car and lap. Now here what happens here? Lap will go, car will come. Now we can able to relate these two. Then tick and cross. No bike is a lap, tick and tick. All cars are laps, tick and cross. Middle term lap distributed. And what is the conclusion here? No bike is a car can be drawn, isn't it? And the next one, all bikes are races is a possibility. Now sir, as we could able to finalize the definite conclusion, now possibility you can draw a diagram, isn't it? Yes, what is the diagram here? Now all matches are bike, all these matches are bike. Next one, no bike is a lap. No bike is what? No bike is a lap. And next one, all cars are laps, all these cars are laps, and all laps are races. All these laps are races. Then with the help of this one, all bikes are races is possible or not? This entire bike I can keep like this. All bikes are races. Is it possible or not? And so what is your answer here? Now with the help of only 5 itself, I can able to derive the answer. 5 alone. Statement 5. Choice please. Only statement 5, that is choice 5. Done with this? Now this is about question number 109. As the remaining 10, 11 and 12, can you work out this one or shall I explain any one of these three? చెప్పండి వీటిలో ఏదైనా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయమంటారా చేయగలరా 111. Now question number 111. Yes, what is there in this one 111 here? Now question number 111. Then some monkeys. Now possibilities. Now possibilities means yes, all cats or dogs. Tell me what is your answer here. All cats or dogs, some monkeys or dogs, isn't it? Now some monkeys or cats is possible or not? All cats or dogs, some monkeys or dogs. Then with the help of this one, I can able to. Then no rat is a monkey. No rat is a monkey and some rats or monkeys is not possible at all, isn't it? Some rats or monkeys should be possible. Here no rat is a monkey, choice one is ruled out. Follow avutuna leda? First one is ruled out. Second one, now in the second one, no monkey is a dog. As no monkey is a dog, then monkey and dog and cats are dogs. Now what is the middle term here? Monkey is a dog, dog and dog, or no cat is a monkey. As no cat is a monkey, here some monkeys or cats is given, that is not possible. Follow avutunara leda? Now the final conclusion, what is the conclusion I got here? The conclusion I got is that no dog and dog, no cat is a monkey, which in second statement. Ikkada emantunnaru cheppandi, some monkeys or cats, is it possible? Not possible, hence that is ruled out. Then third one, what is the third one here? No rat is a monkey is given. As no rat is a monkey is given, no rat is a monkey. As no rat is a monkey, all monkeys are dogs, monkey and monkey gone. Now we have no rat is a dog. As no rat is a dog is true, isn't it? And all monkeys, next one, some cats are dogs. Cheppandi third one avutunda leda? Some cats are dogs and no dog is a rat. No dog is a rat and some cats are monkeys. Is it possible here? Now let us draw a diagram here because we are not getting a final answer, definite conclusion. Now these are cats and these are dogs. All monkeys are dogs. All these monkeys are dogs, isn't it? Next one, no rat is a monkey. No rat is a monkey. Rat and monkey should not be intersected. And what is the other thing here? All monkeys are dogs. All monkeys are dogs. No rat is a monkey. Some cats are dogs. Then with the help of this one, some monkeys are cats. Is it possible or not? Yes, it is possible. I can draw monkey like this. Next one, some rats are monkeys. Some rats are monkeys. Is it possible? Now, sir, no rat is a monkey is there. No rat is a monkey means some rats or monkeys is not at all possible. No need to draw the diagram also. With the help of that statement, I can definitely draw this. Again, here also no rat is monkey. Some rats or monkeys is possible is ruled out. Finally, I am left with only fifth one. Now, in the fifth one, what happens is all the statements are affirmative. As all the statements are affirmative, in the case of possibility, draw it as a single diagram. That is, cat equals to dog equals to monkey equals to rat. And then indulo vachestam. Isn't it? Then what is your answer here? Only 5 alone. Done with this? Now this is about question number 111. Then next one, 113 to 117. Yes, tell me how many of you had on this one, 113 to 117? Question numbers 113 to 117. Yes. Now in this there are 9 employees: Sunil, Anil, Balu, Charan, Darwin, Mahesh, Nandu, Piyush and Vinod. Now if you observe here S, N, B, C, D, M, N, P and V, isn't it? Now if you observe here, the names of all these 9 persons are starting with 7 different letters, 9 different letters, isn't it? Now rather than writing down the entire name, now we can represent the names of these persons with the first letter. Now how many floors are there? In total we have some 9 floors. Now 9 floors are there: 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now in total we have some 9 floors. Now 9 persons are staying. Now each one of them is, now first we need to find out the person who is living on which floor, and after that one, then we need to find out the company he is using, whether it is a laptop or a desktop. Then each one of them have either laptop or desktop of different companies. 9 different companies were given. Only 5 of them have desktop. How many of them are having desktop? 5 of them are having desktop and the remaining 4 are having laptops. The next one, only 5 of them have desktop. The ground floor is number 1 and the topmost floor is number 9, and Charan stays on the second floor and owns as a desktop. Now what about this one, Charan? Now this Charan lives on which one? Charan stays on the second floor. Charan is here. Now this Charan stays on the second floor. Charan stays on the second floor and owns as a desktop. Acer, isn't it? And this is a desktop. Done with this? And Charan stays on the second floor and owns as a desktop. The one who owns the Dell desktop stay on the topmost floor. Now the person Dell, now this is again the desktop. And the one who owns the Dell desktop stays on the topmost floor. Sunil does not own a Lenovo desktop. Sunil, Lenovo desktop is ruled out. Sunil does not own a Lenovo desktop, and Mahesh owns a HCL laptop and stays on odd number floor. Mahesh and a HCL and laptop, and he stays on which floor? And this person stays on an odd number floor. Mahesh stays on an odd number floor, isn't it? And this person owns HCL laptop. Mahesh owns a HCL laptop and stays on odd number floor. There is one floor between the floors on which Mahesh and Nandu live. Mahesh and Nandu, how many floors are there? There is exactly one. As there is exactly one between these two, Nandu must also stay on which floor? Must stay on the odd number floor, because Mahesh is an odd number floor, and one floor between these two persons, Nandu must also be on the odd number floor. Nandu, one more floor, or Mahesh, one more floor, Nandu, isn't it? And so Mahesh and Nandu, these two persons are staying on odd number floors only, and on which there is only one floor between the floors on which Mahesh and Nandu stay. And next one, Dravin stays immediately above the floor on which Vinod. Now D, Dravin is immediately above the Vinod. Nandu does not stay on the ground floor. Nandu cannot be on the ground floor. Next one, the one who owns the Asus laptop stays on the third floor. Asus laptop. Now Asus laptop stays on the third floor. The one who owns Apple desktop stays immediately above Nandu. Apple desktop is immediately above Nandu. Apple, isn't it? And this is desktop immediately above Nandu. Now Apple desktop, Nandu, and before this Apple desktop there could be Mahesh, or after this Nandu there could be Mahesh, isn't it? And the one who owns Apple desktop must be on an even number floor. Follow avutunnara leda? Because Nandu is on an odd number floor, the one who owns Apple desktop is immediately above this one. Immediately above this odd number floor is an even number floor. Hence Nandu cannot be on the first floor, Nandu cannot be on the 9th floor, isn't it? Hence Nandu must be either on 3, 5 and 7 in any order. Done with this? Nandu can be 3, 5 and 7. And Dravin stays on the 4th floor, that is clearly given. As Dravin stays on the 4th floor, D is here. If D is here, then what about this V? V must be on the 3rd floor. Now Nandu on the 3rd floor is also ruled out. Nandu cannot be on the 3rd floor, cannot be on the 1st floor, cannot be on the 9th floor. Hence Nandu is left with either the 7 or 5. Follow here leda? If Nandu is on the 7th floor, then Mahesh will be on the 5th or 9th floor, or the vice versa. And Dravin stays on the 4th floor. There are 3 floors between on which Balu and Mahesh stay. Balu and Mahesh, there must be how many? There must be 3 floors. As there must be 3 floors in between Balu and Mahesh in any order, and Mahesh is in an odd number floor, and Nandu will be here, and this person, that means these persons B, N and M, B, N and M, these 3 persons must be on odd number floors. There are 3 floors between B and M. There is 1 floor between M and N. Hence, B must be on an odd number floor, M must be on an odd number floor, N must also be on an odd number floor. Among these 5 odd number floors, B, M and N must be on the odd number. V is also on the odd number floor. Follow avutunnara leda? Next one, Anil stays immediately above the floor on which Piyush live. Anil is immediately above Piyush, and between Anil and Piyush one must be on the odd number floor. Manaki odd number floors andaru vachesaru. The one who owns a HP laptop stays on the 4th floor. 4th floor HP laptop. lives on the 4th floor, and Sunil stays on an even number floor below the even number floor on which Piyush stays. Now between Piyush and Sunil, there must be exactly 1. Now this Sunil stays below this one, isn't it? Hence, what are the positions of this Sunil and this one, Japandi? Piyush and Sunil. Sunil is immediately on the even number floor, immediate even number floor below this Piyush, who is also living on an even number floor. Piyush oka even number floor lo unnadu. Vaanikanna kindane immediate below even number floor. Evarunaru? Sunil. 8 and 6 avachchu, 6 and 4 avachchu, 4 and 2 avachchu. 4 and 2 is not possible because D and C were already there. And Sunil must be on the 6th floor and Piyush must be on the 8th floor. Saripenda? Then between B and M we should have 3 persons. Ippudu cheppandi. B, M and 3 persons undali. M and N majhilo 1 person undali. Hence what is M is common between these two. As M is common between these two, where can I fix this M? Can M be on the 1st floor? M 1st floor unde chance ledhu because M must be in between these two. M cannot be on the 5th one. Now can M be on the 7th floor? 7th floor undanukondi. Between B and M there must be 3 persons. 1, 2, 3. Put B, M 3rd place undali, which is not possible. M cannot be on the 7th floor, cannot be on the 9th floor, cannot be on the 1st floor. Hence M must be on the 5th floor. If M is on the 5th floor, then between B and M there must be 3 floors. B is on the 1st floor. Between B and M 3 floors, M and N there is 1 floor, and these 2 persons must be an odd number. Then who is the person left over? A is the person left over. And A is immediately above Piyush. Information ichese adi avasaram ledhu kuda. Without that information we can able to derive this one, isn't it? Now this is the list of these persons. Then Sunil. And whatever this M here, Mahesh HCL laptop. M is HCL and this is laptop, isn't it? Cheppandi inka information undo? N. N immediately above an Apple desktop, immediately above this one Apple desktop, isn't it? Now this is what the information we have. Now this Sunil does not like Lenovo desktop. Sunil does not like Lenovo desktop, and this Lenovo desktop must be either N or this B. Ante kada? And next one, on which Mahesh does not own a Asus laptop. Mahesh Asus laptop not required. Balu owns a Samsung laptop. Now Balu Samsung laptop is there. If Balu is Samsung laptop and this person, whatever this one, now this person Sunil does not own Lenovo desktop. As Sunil does not own Lenovo desktop, then who is the person who owns Lenovo desktop? N. This is Lenovo desktop, and if Lenovo desktop is done, now these persons is having 5 of them is having desktop 1, 2, 3, 4, and this person should also have a desktop, and 4 laptops 1, 2, 3, 4 laptops were done. Then what is the only company left over here? Cheppandi inka company migilipoyindi Sony, and this person S likes Sony desktop. Done with this? Now this is so easy, but whereas most of the unnecessary information has been also given into this one. Manaku avasaram lekunda chaala information undi indulo. Now if you observe here, we haven't gone through the entire thing. Chivari varaku chadavane ledhu. Done? Intiki velli practice cheyali idi baga. Now in this one there is no tricky or something else. Single possibility lo vachesthundi manaku. The only thing is what? By just looking at the size of this paragraph, you have left this type of question. Amma inta peddadu undi raadani chudireస్తారు. Now this is about question numbers 113 to 117. Then question number 118, first write down this one. Then let us discuss about this question number 118 onwards. Next one 119. Cheppandi inka 118. What is this 118 here? Yoga has become a very popular exercise. Yoga has become a very popular exercise, but it may not be for everyone. Though it has become very popular, but it is not for everyone. Anta popular ayinappudu kuda andariki idi kaadu antunnadu. Why? Because if you are interested in high energy and fast workout, if you are very much interested in high energy and fast workouts, and yoga may not be the best choice. Therefore, evaluate your yoga may not be the best choice. And yoga is not for those who are looking for fast workout and high energy type of exercises. And therefore, evaluate your, therefore means it is the final conclusion. Finally, that has been concluded that evaluate your fitness requirement before joining yoga classes. Before joining any yoga classes, the statement is that you should evaluate your fitness, whether you require high fitness, fast workout or low fitness, low workouts, isn't it? Now you should evaluate yourself before joining in any one of these yoga classes. Then this paragraph best supports the statement that yoga is more popular than high energy exercises. Now between these two, high energy exercise and yoga, which is popular, that is not clearly given. Yoga itself is popular, whether it is more popular than this one or not, that is not clearly specified. One alone is ruled out. Yoga is changing the concept of fitness in various ways. Is it changing? That information cannot be drawn from this one. And best to support this statement, before opting for yoga, assess your fitness requirements, isn't it? That's what it has been clearly given in the above. Now clearly specified, therefore, evaluate your fitness requirement before joining yoga classes. Before opting for yoga, assess your fitness requirement, that can be best supporting or can be drawn from the above statement. Done with this? 118 choice 3. Then 119 onwards. As tell me how many of you had done this one. Question number 119. Now in a row, Janu is 29th from the right hand. Janu is 29th from the right hand. Now here, listen this very carefully, because we are going to skip this one. Janu is 29th from the right hand means how many persons are there to the right hand side of Janu? 28. If Janu is 29th from the right hand and Janu is the first in the row, if Janu is the first in the row, there is no person before this Janu, isn't it? Then how many persons are there in this row? There must be 29. Is there any choice like 29? Isn't it? Hence the question itself is wrong. Follow here leda? Janu enti first undannaru. That means there is no person before this Janu. As there is no person before this Janu, all the remaining persons are behind this Janu. And from back side, Janu is 29th person. There are 28 persons, Janu is 29. In total, how many persons we should have? Only 29 persons. Is there any choice in this 29? Isn't it? Hence, the question itself is, there is an error in this one. Now, this information should not be there at all. If this information is there, then you will have only, how many? Only 29 students. Then, now let us take for example. Okay, by leaving that information, we can work out the other way. Because we are not bothered about whether the question is correct or wrong, but whereas we are bothered about how to deal with these type of questions. Isn't it? Because these days, if you observe here from the last 2 years, now the questions of this type were given for at least for 3 marks. A set of 3 marks will be given, certain number of persons in a row, and this comes under that category. Isn't it? Now the question is about how many persons are there in the row. It is nothing but certain number of persons in the row. Then Janu is 29th from the right hand. Now this is Janu. There are 28 persons behind this Janu. Then, and Ravi is 37th from the left hand. Now let us take this Ravi. Ravi is 37th from the left hand means 36 persons to the left of Ravi and left hand. Swati sits 4th to the right of Janu. Janu is here 1, 2, 3, 4 Swati. Swati sits 4th to the right of, Swati sits 4th from the right of Janu and 4th from the left of Ravi. 1, 2, 3, 4th from the left of Ravi. Isn't it? As Ravi is at this place, as listen this carefully, as Ravi is at this place, Ravi is 36 from the left hand side. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons were already done. In this 36, 9 persons were completed. Then how many persons are there? Total out of these 36 persons, 9 persons were completed means how many more? 27 persons must be more. Check out here 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And that must be 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Isn't it? So, in total we are having 27 persons. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Ravi is 36 from the front. And again, whatever this Janu, Janu is 28th from the right. As Janu is 28th from the right, now tell me how many persons are there to the right hand side of Janu. Now this Janu is 28th. If Janu is 28th, there must be 27 persons to the right hand side of this Janu. out of which how many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 persons are there. If there are 8 persons, 20 persons must be there to the right hand side of this review. Now combine this entire statement. Now what is the statement here? In a row, Janu is 29th from the right, 20 plus 1, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Janu is 29th from the right hand, Ravi is 37, 27 plus 1, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, isn't it? 36. 36 from the, 37. 37 means 28 persons, isn't it? Then, Janu is, Ravi is 37 from the left hand, and Swati sits 4 through the right of Janu and 4 through the left of Ravi. Then how many persons are there in the row? Yes, tell me how many are there? 28 plus 20, 48, and to this 48, how many are there? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9. And 48 plus 9 is so much. There must be 57 persons are there in this row. Is there any choice like 57? That's also not there. Clear now? And the exact answer is 57. Then question number 120 is, tell me what about this 120. In a row of boys, C is 22nd from the left hand. As C is 22nd from the left hand, how many persons are there to the left hand side of C? 21. And 8th to the left of Sacha. Now this C is 8th to the left of Sacha, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this Sacha must be here. 8th to the left of Sacha. Ajay is 31st from the right hand. And Chandu is in between Ajay and Sacha. Now Chandu is in between Ajay and Sacha is already there. Ajay must be somewhere to the left hand side of this one. Then what will be the minimum total strength of the class? Now in order to have the minimum total number of the students, now minimum number of students in the class, now that means this A must be part of these persons. Minimum number of persons out. Now where can we keep this minimum number of people? Minimum number of people. Now this C is in between. Ajay is 31st from the right hand. As Ajay is 31st from the right hand, now sir, 1 and between this one, Chandu is 22nd and 8th from the right. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons are there, isn't it? Now 9 plus how much is this one? 9, 31st. 9 plus how much is 31st? 9 plus 31 22. Now if I keep Ajay at this place, at the first one, now check out whether this Ajay is 21st or not. Now count the total number of persons here in a row. Chandu is 22nd from the left hand. 22nd. Now there are 20 persons between Ajay and Chandu, isn't it? Now Ajay is 1, 20, 20 plus 1, 21 plus 20, Chandu is 22, and 8th to the left of Sacha, and this Chandu is 8th to the left of Sacha, and Chandu is in between Ajay and Sacha, Chandu is in between Ajay and Sacha, and then what will be the minimum number of total strength? Yes, what is the strength here? 20 plus 1, 21, 22, 23, and in between 8. 23 plus 8 is how much? 31. That is choice 1. Now in order to have the minimum, A should be at the beginning. If you extend this A, what happens here? More and more people will come. Now the question is about minimum total strength. Minimum total strength is 31. That is, this Ajay is at the beginning, 20 persons in between Ajay and Chandu, isn't it? Now 8 persons between Chandu and Sacha, and this Chandu is in between Ajay and Sacha, and Ajay is 32nd from the right hand, 37th from the right hand. Done with this? Yes. Next. Now this is about question number 120. 121 to 125. Cheppandi. Cheppantara bore kodutunda? Bore kodutundandi? Ikkada response ledu. Now question numbers 121 to 125. Now in this 121 to 125, 8 girls. Who are those 8 girls? A, B, K, Sanja, Soumya, Deepka, Deepti, and now. So if you observe here, now and these persons, the names of these persons are starting with the different letters, isn't it? Hence, now the names of these persons are starting with same letters. Hence, we cannot take the first letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 girls participate in a book competition. There are 2 stalls, one facing north and one facing south, and the girls are standing in a single row. All the girls are standing in a single row, and these girls are standing to the north and south. And the girls are standing in a single row, and the places are numbered from 3 to 10 from left hand side to right hand side. 3 to 10 from the left hand side to right hand side. Tell me what are the numbering here? Now the numbering is like this. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now 3 to 10 from the left to the right with respect to the stall facing north direction, isn't it? With respect to the stalls facing to the north direction. Then 4 stall, 4 of them are facing south and the remaining 4 are facing north. And they read 3, 5, 12, 15, 20, 23, 27 and 28 number of books, not necessarily in the same order. Clear now? Now, what are the books here? Tell me the books. 3, 5, 12, 3, 5, 12, 15. Next one is 20 and 23 and 27 and 28. And books not necessarily girl reads books equal to their position number. Each girl reads a book equal to their position number. The next one, Sanjay reads 23 books. Now who is this person here? Now who reads 23? Sanjay reads 23 books. Equal to Sanjay reads 23. Sanjay is an immediate neighbor of Deepika and Ankita. Now this Sanjay is an immediate neighbor of whom? Sanjay is an immediate neighbor of Deepika and Ankita. Deepika and Ankita, and similarly Ankita and Deepika. And this person Sanjay is an immediate neighbor of Deepika and Ankita. Soumya is standing at either end of the row, either of the ends, and Sophia was to her immediate left. Now Soumya was at either end of the row. As Soumya was either end of the row, how many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities. Either Soumya can be at this place, isn't it? Then what is the other possibility here? The other possibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Soumya can be at this place. Now there are 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities? Soumya can be at this place or Soumya is to the left hand side. Now Soumya is sitting at either end of the row and Sophia was to her immediate left. As Sophia was to her immediate left, this Soumya must be facing towards south, and here this Soumya must be facing towards north, and Sophia is to the immediate left hand side. And see here Sophia is to the immediate left hand side. Are you following this one or not? And Sophia was to her immediate left. Bhavani was standing south to the right of Ankita, and Bhavani was standing south to the Ankita. If Ankita is here 1, 2, 3, Bhavani will be here. Between Ankita and Bhavani there must be 2 people, isn't it? Ankita and Bhavani, there must be exactly 2 people. Then tell me what are the different possibilities we can have for this Ankita and Bhavani. Ankita and Bhavani, now sir, one of these persons is here, isn't it? Then let us take Ankita will be here. If Ankita is here, Sanjay can be here, or Deepti, or Sanjay here, Deepti here, isn't it? Now we have some 2 possibilities. Person at the 2 ends face the same direction. Now these 2 persons are facing towards the same direction. Now here these 2 persons are facing the same direction. Person at the 2 ends are facing the same direction. Then Ankita and Bhavani together read books equals to Deepti. Ankita and Bhavani together reads the books equal to Deepti, isn't it? Now what are the different possibilities we can have? 3 plus 12, that is one possibility 15, isn't it? Next one, what are the different possibilities? 3 plus 12, 15, and 3 plus 20, 23, isn't it? 3, 12, 15, next 3, 20, 23, then tell me what are the different, 5, 15, 20, isn't it? Next one, 5, 23, 28, and next one 12, 15, 27. How many possibilities we have? We have some 5 possibilities. Count chesara leda? Then Deepika and Sanjay face the same direction. Ankita and Bhavani took their read, books equals to Deepika. Deepika and Sanja face the same direction. Deepika and Sanja face the same direction. The person who reads the maximum number of books was not at the either end. Maximum books was not at the either end. Sanja is fourth to the right of Sophia. Now this is the main info. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Sophia is facing towards north. 1, 2, 3, 4. This person must be Sanja. Follow here. Sanja is fourth to the right of Sophia. Here in this one, Sophia is here 1, 2, 3, 4. Sanja will be here. If Sanja is here, now this Sanja is immediately by Deepika and Ankita, isn't it? Now if Deepika is here, Ankita will be here, or if Deepika is here, Ankita will be here. Similarly, here also Deepika and Ankita, and here also Ankita and Deepika. And Ankita and Deepika we have done. Now we have one more information. What is that information, Japandi? Bhavani. Regarding this Bhavani, there is an information. What is the information we read about? Deepika and Sanja face, Ankita and Bhavani together, and persons at the ends. Bhavani was standing third to the right of Ankita. Third to the right of Ankita, Bhavani is here, isn't it? Now if Ankita is here, Bhavani will be here, or if Ankita is here, 1, 2, 3, Bhavani will be here. Two possibilities based on the position of this Ankita. And similarly here also if Ankita is here, Bhavani will be here, or if Ankita is here, Bhavani will be here. Then Ankita and Bhavani together read books equal to Deepika, and next one. Deepika and Sanja face the same direction. The person who read the maximum number of books was not at the end. Sanja was fourth to the right of Sophia. Sophia did not read the maximum number of books. Sophia is not the maximum number of books. And Sophia's number of reading books is more than at least 5%. More than at least 5. More than at least 5 అంటే 5 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. కనీసం 5 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. కనుక నెంబర్స్ ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి. Now this 23 and 27. Out of this Sanja is 23 and Sophia must be how much? Sophia must be 27. Definitely చెప్పొచ్చా లేదా? Maximum లేదన్నారు. అదే at least 5. 23, 27 are the possibilities. Out of this 23, 27, 23 is by Sanja and 27 must be Sophia. And this Sophia must read, how many books tell me here? Sophia must read 27 books and this Sophia is facing towards south in this one. And so what is the number of books? 27. Here where is this Sophia? Sophia is 27 books. Follow here? As this Sophia is 27 books, then Sophia's number is more than that. At least Sophia did not read the maximum. One who read 12 books had only 2 persons to her right. One who is reading 12 books is having only 2 persons to her right hand side. And ekkada ravali cheppandi right hand side. Now 12 must be at this place. Avuna kada? Because here Sanja is here. Sanja is reading how many? 23 books. Now here as Sanja is reading 23 books, hence 12 number must be at this place. Now if 12 is here, only 2 persons to her right means this person who is reading 12 number of books is facing towards north. Here in this one, this person is facing south. Then only 2 persons to her right. The difference between the number of books read by the persons on the 4th and the 7th places is 8. 4 and 7. From the left hand side, 4 and 7 means is 8. Now here it is 4 and 7 is 8. Here it is 27. As it is 27 here and 27, 4 and 8 is how much? 800. Now if this is 27, 27 minus 9, 27 minus 8. Is there any number here 27 minus 8? Later, isn't it? Hence this 4 and 7. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 7 it must be, 8 should be the difference here. As 8 is the difference, then this 27 minus 8. 27 minus 8 is how much? 19. Is there any number like 19 here? 19 on the 4 and this one. Now where is 4 here? 4 and E position kada. Now I am talking about this position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now in this one, 4th position is Sophia 27, 1, 2, 3. Now this is Sanja. Avuna kada? 4 and 7. 4 and 7 అంటే ఈ రెండే కదా. ఈ రెండిటి మధ్య డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత రావాలి చెప్పండి. 27 minus 8. 27 minus 8 is how much? 19. Can we have 19 here? No, 19 is not there. Ikkada cheppandi 4 and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here the difference between these two must be 8. Yes, where can we have this difference between 8, 12 and 20? Avuna kada? 15 and 23, 20 and 28. There are 3 possibilities to this one. Then afterwards, now this case is completely ruled out. Why this case is ruled out? Because there are 4, 27 is there, 27 minus 8, 19 should be there, 19 is not present, this case is completely done. Now we are left with only one case. What is the case we are left with? Now the second case wherein this Soumya was at an end. Then next one. What is the next case? Tell me here. One who reads 12 books at 12 to her 2 persons to her right hand side. The difference between the number of books read by the persons on the 4th and the 7th number places is 8. 4 and 7 is 8. And Ankita and Kalyani together read books equals to Sophia. Now how many books read by this Sophia? 27. If 27 is this one, now these 2 persons, who are those 2 persons? Ankita and Kalyani together read equals to 27. Now among these numbers, sum of these 2 must be equals to 27. Tell me what are the positions of these? Ankita and Kalyani must be equals to 27. Ankita 27 across 12 and 15 is 27. That is the only possibility we have, isn't it? Now 12 and 15. Now one person must be 12 and the person must be 15. For those two, Ankita and Kalyani, A and Kalyani, 12 and 15 in any order. Follow avutunnaru leda? 12 and 15 in any order. Then ఇంకొకసారి Now Sanjay reads 23. Sanjay is a neighbor of Deepika and Ankita. Deepika and Ankita. Next one, Soumya is standing at either end of the run. Sophia was to her immediate left. Bhavani was standing third to the right of Ankita. Bhavani was standing third to the right of Ankita. No, sir. Now, if Ankita is here, can you take Bhavani at this place? That is one possibility. If we fix Bhavani is here, Ankita will be here. This is case. And if it is invalid, then we can take D is to the immediate right of Sanjay. Now D at this place. B, D and A. Then B, D and Deepika and Bhavani was standing third to the right of Ankita, and this Ankita must be facing towards south, and persons at the two ends face the same direction. Both these two are facing towards north. Ankita and Bhavani together read book equal to Deepti. Ankita and Bhavani together equals to Deepti. Then what are the possibilities we can have? Ankita and Bhavani. Ankita and Bhavani together equals to Deepti. Ankita can have 12 or 15, isn't it? Now if you take Ankita as 12, Ankita cannot be 12. Why? Because 12 is already here. Hence Ankita must be 15. If Ankita is 15, then whatever the other here, then 12. Who is the person who read 12? Ankita and Bhavani together read books equals to Deepti. Hence Deepti must be, Chapani, Deepti enni undali? Deepti must be Ankita and Bhavani. Ankita and Bhavani together. As Ankita and Bhavani together read the books, now this person is 12 and Ankita and Bhavani together read books equals to Deepti. Ankita is 15. If Ankita is 15, then Bhavani. 15 plus how much is this one? Chapan Sophie 27. Manik Sophie gurinchi avasaram ledhu. Then 15 is one of the number. 15 plus 3, 18 is not there. 15 plus 5, 20 is there or not? 15 plus 5, 20. 15 plus 12, 27 is there. But whereas 27 is read by Sophie, that possibility is ruled. 15 plus 20, 35 is not there. Then what is the only possibility here? 15 plus 5, 20. Hence 15 plus 5, 20 means this Bhavani should read 5 books. If this Bhavani should read 5 books, then who is the other person here? Then this, Deepti. Now this Deepti must read how many? Deepti must read 20. Now this person is Deepika. And this Deepti must read how many books? 20 books. Ante kada? Now here Deepti is different, Deepika is different. Deepika and Sanjay face the same direction. Deepika and Sanjay are facing the same direction. This Deepika must also face towards Deepika and Sanjay. Now this Sanjay is facing towards which direction? Deepika and Sanjay must face towards which direction? Now Deepika and Sanjay. Sanjay is facing towards south. Why? Because there are only 2 persons to the right hand side of Sanjay or not. As there are 2 persons to the right of Sanjay, Sanjay must face towards south and Deepika is also facing towards south. As of now we have some 3 persons facing towards south. 1, 2, 3. 4 persons are facing south. If 4 persons are facing the south, all the persons must face towards north. Because we are having 4 north and 4 south. Then Bhavani, Deepti, Sanjay, Ankita. Next, who is the other person here? This person is Deepika and this person is Deepti. Chappan inkevaru meelparu. and the other person is Kalyan. No, this person is Kalyan. Then 5 done, 23 completed, next one 15 completed, 12 completed, 27 completed. Now I left with 3, 20 and 28. Now among 3, 20 and 28, the person which at the corner is not reading maximum number of books unknown, isn't it? Hence this Soumya is not reading 28. Either Deepthi or Deepika must read 28. Now Deepthi and Deepika any information regarding this one? Ankita and Bhavani together read. We have that information. Ankita and Bhavani together read is open. Next input either together untundu. Sophia's number is more than at least one who reads 12 books had only 2 persons. 2 persons to the right. The difference between the number of books read by the 4th and the 7th is 800. 4th and the 7th. 4th and the 7th. 4, 5, 6, 7 is 800. 4 and 7 is 8. Among these numbers 8. 20 and 28 must be in these two places. Isn't it? As 20 and 28, then what are the two factors here? This Deepthi must be how much? 20, and this person must be 28, and this is 3. Done? And Ankita and Kalyani together read books equals to Sophia. Ankita is how much? Ankita is 15, and Kalyani is how much? Kalyani is 12, 15 plus 12 is 27. Now what is the final arrangement here? This Bhavani, who reads 5 books, Deepika 28, Sanja 23, and this A, who is this A? Ankita is only 15, and Deepthi is 20 books, Kalyani is 12 books, Sophia is 27, and this Soumya is only 3 books. And this is about question numbers 121 to 125. Done? Now this is about 121 to 125. As after going to your home, please practice these questions on your own without seeing the solutions, because I have given the solutions to each and every question. First work out the puzzles, and afterwards, now sir, you have coded inequalities a different pattern, and at the same time ranking there is a different pattern, isn't it? At the same time, now these puzzles were also different pattern, including syllogisms is also a different pattern. Hence work out these questions at your home. Okay? And if possible tomorrow I will explain the remaining 2 sets.